Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having an absolutely magical weekend. Thanks for joining me today. I'm so glad I can bring it all to you. The microphone is closer today, in case you can't tell. I'm trying to work a few things out here. We're just making sure all the technical things are working. Let me know how your weekend is going. I want to say hi to a few of our friends who have already checked in early. Good morning, Joey, Devin, Robin, Maureen and Ron, Marla, Chelsea, Craig, Jake, Kevin, or Devin, Tommy, Carol, Lynette, Heather, Alfredo, Jake, Stephanie, Leanne, Ann, Tink, All Her Might, Tom, Holly, Lisa, Joanne, Renee. Good to see you all this morning. Great. I'm so glad you're here. So glad I can bring it to you. It's a great day. It's a great day. It's Saturday. It's a fun day. It was a long week. It's one of those times where it's just like, you know what? I can't wait to get back. So today we're talking about characters, but it's a general Q&A today. So today is kind of a general Q&A. It's great to be able to talk just general Disney. So if you have any questions, now's the time. And if I miss your question, don't be afraid to ask again. Don't be afraid, because sometimes I miss those questions because they're going quick. So just like get them ready and I'll try and answer. So don't be afraid to say, you know, Michael, don't forget me waving over here. So don't forget that. Good morning. Hi there, everybody. Sean and Devin and Teresa and the Morris family and Adam and two Neverland boy. And let's see, Heather and Brunette and Josh and Stephen Anthony and Leanne and Jane and Lisa. Good to see you all. Thanks for being here bright and early this morning. Who is your favorite character meet and greet at Walt Disney World? That's what I want to know today. That's the topic of the day, character meet and greets, but it's general. Don't forget, still general Q&A, so don't be afraid to ask those general questions. Now this microphone change is part of the general studio change coming up soon. It'll take a little while, a few weeks away, but you'll see a general studio change by the end of the year. By the end of the year, you'll see a general studio change. That'll be fun. Good morning. I'm having a magical day here in Montreal, Jacqueline. I'm so glad to hear it. Adam, you have 12 days to go. I'm excited for you. I'm in the 40s for days to go. I'm counting down. I think I'm at 47 today, so I'm getting super excited. Okay, so Heather's asking me. You're getting ahead of me, Heather, but I love it. What's my favorite character meet and greet at Disney, non-party related? Mine is, believe it or not, Talking Mickey at Magic Kingdom. To me, that's my favorite. I love him. I feel like he adds that level of interaction. He talks to you, and he's really got a lot of interesting things to say, and he can respond to you like instantaneously. To me, that's my favorite meet and greet right now. We'll see if that changes over the years, but I want to know yours. Let me know. Kylo Ranford, Teresa, Talking Mickey during a regular trip. Marla, good to hear that. Talking Mickey, Sean. Hey, from Jen, I love Mickey meet and greet. Okay, good to hear. I'm not alone here. What time do you think I should get to get a Banshee in Pandora? Devin, good question. I think right now you can get a Banshee. I think they're back in stock, so I think that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think there's a necessary time that you have to go. I think Fridays or Thursdays when they get their deliveries of Banshees. So if you're around then, that might be the day to look. Or maybe in the weekend. It's tough to know for sure, but I think now that they're kind of caught up on how many they wanted to have, I think you'll always be able to find one. So cross your fingers, though. I had a feeling you'd say Talking Mickey. You know me pretty well, All Her Might, don't you? You know me pretty well. Our favorite is Talking Mickey. So glad to hear I'm not alone here. My kids love the Mad Hatter at 1900 Park Fair. He played along with them. That sounds great, Jennifer. Rapunzel is amazing. You know, Rapunzel's one I haven't seen since Mickey's Not So Scary last year, so maybe I'll have to do that again. But with my costume that's coming, there's just a couple special characters I want to see, but there's also a few non-special characters that I really want to see in costume. That's my hint for the day. That is the costume hint of the day. And by the way, I'm planning on going to announce that costume as soon as it's done. It's not done. We're waiting for a piece of fabric to come in. They didn't have it at this fabric store that my sister likes, so we had to order it separately, and then we're going to get the rest of the fabric, and then she's going to finish it. I'm hoping maybe by the end of next week, maybe somewhere in there. So stay tuned. It's coming. You're going to love it. My favorite is Darth Vader. I hope they bring him back. I hope so too, Carrie. You know, Carrie, there's what do you call it? The Chase credit card area. I thought he would go there. And I thought he was there originally, but now he's not. So I don't know. Jake, I'm missing your question. See, I'm missing questions already. Look at me here. Kelly, our favorite meet and greet, 1900 Park Fair. Glad to hear that. Fairy Godmother, she is a lot of fun. Almost forgot about her. Snow White, she's got good stories. No question. All right, so where's Jake's question? I'm a fan of auto racing, so Cars is one of my favorite Disney movies. They have the character meet and greet in Lightning McQueen. They used to, Jake, in Hollywood Studios. Now they have, I'm forgetting her name. Oh my gosh, how could I forget her name? Oh, the yellow car. She was the star of the last movie. Oh my gosh, someone's going to correct me here, but it's the yellow car, and I took a picture with her. It was a lot of good ones. Jack Skellington. Yes, okay, we're going to get into the party ones too. Let me know. You should do a sister with your video one day. You should do, look at that. You should do a video with your sister one day. I think she'd love it. And on the cruise, we're all going to be together. You'll be able to meet everybody. It'll be a lot of fun. Megan, my favorite meet and greet was Goofy at the character spot in Epcot. That guy has us laughing so much. He earned a huge thank you from us, which he did by telling us how great he was. That's fantastic. Scrooge McDuck at the Christmas party. Josh, that's a rare one. Have you met Gaston? I sure have, Kathleen. He is a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. He's got a lot of fun things to say for guys and girls. He's got a lot of fun things to say. Run Disney meet and greets. I want to do a run in the future. I've heard a lot of good things about those meet and greets, but the more I think about it, it's like you're running, like you're tired, but you want to stop for these meet and greets. So it's kind of like I'm back and forth on that one. What I'm going to do about that. Cruz Ramirez, thank you. Okay, Cruz Ramirez. How could I forget that? I feel terrible about that. Cruz Ramirez. She was a star of the last Cars. I really liked her, and I liked Lightning McQueen, but I just felt like the story it was okay. 2 weeks before Disney World for your honeymoon. Corey, congratulations, and how exciting. Do you think The Hunchback of Notre Dame has the best overall message in a Disney movie? I'm shocked it's no Disney merch for it anywhere. Interesting thought. Terry, do I think it's the best message? Maybe. It's a good message. I feel like there are a lot of good messages, though, in a lot of Disney movies, so one of those is really good. My favorite meet and greet right now is Talking Mickey. Now, but let's move on to the party, the Halloween Halloween party and the Christmas party at Disney World. I personally love meeting for the Halloween party. I haven't met Jack and Sally yet, so Jack and Sally is on my list for this coming Halloween party, which is going to be a lot of fun. 6 days, something like that. So that's going to be great. But my favorite Christmas time has got to be those 7 dwarfs. That was so much fun, and they're all wearing their Christmas outfits, which I thought was just so cool. What are your favorites, though? I want to know your favorites for the Halloween or Halloween party or Christmas party. Hi from Hershey, Pennsylvania. I want to go to Hershey Park. Catching the waves of Disney on my birthday. Happy birthday to you. I'm glad you're catching those waves of Disney. I'm definitely feeling them more and more as we get closer. What's your favorite party? General question by Heather. Good question. I feel like it changes, and they're both fantastic. But my favorite right now, I'm going to say, is Halloween. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. For one reason alone, the costume. I love the costume. I love the fact that I can wear a costume, and I can't wait to show everybody the costume this year, so it's going to be great. By the way, the costume regulations for Disney can be found in my previous video. I think that might be linked in the I button in this video. If not, you can find it on my channel, where because a lot of questions I got about, are adults allowed to do costume things? Yes, they are. Don't you worry. You can even trick or treat as an adult, which I plan on doing. But there's some guidelines you have to follow. No face mask and a couple other things. Pooh and Friends. Oh, I want to see Pooh and Friends this time. Where is Talking Mickey? Good question, Corey. So as you enter the Magic Kingdom, on your right-hand side, you'll see the Main Street Theater. That's where you want to go. You go inside there. That's where you'll find Talking Mickey. You're going down for the Christmas party. It's a great one. It is a great one. It was rare. Oh, Brer Rabbit. That is rare. That is a really rare one. I want to meet Brer Rabbit one day. We enjoyed 7 Dwarfs at Mickey's Not So Very Merry Christmas Party. I was sad I didn't get enough time to meet, yes, Genie and Jack and Sally. Jack and Sally are just, the line is tremendous. I remember seeing them last year, and I was watching my vlog from last year. Have you noticed how much progress we've made together? It's just funny. It's like, wait, we missed all of the party stuff. We just saw like the things. It's just funny. To me, it's funny to see how much progress we've made with the vlogs. I love it. My favorite part is Boo to You Parade. Yes, that's a great one. I can't wait to see it again. Super excited for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Going September 7th. You'll be there 10 days before Utami. I can't wait to hear how you like it. Going to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party for the first time this year. Any special meet and greets to look out for? Good question, Tom. Tom, I'd go for the 7 Doors, which are located by, oh my gosh, where they're located by Pete's Silly Sideshow, and they're also Jack and Sally. Those are the 2 highlights to look forward to. But one of my favorite places to find those characters every year is looking on kennythepirate.com. It's just one that I use personally. That's where I find where I want to go for characters, so check out that one. Finally caught a live stream from Chicago. Hey, Jazzy, how are you? Disney Nerd, how do you feel about Splash Mountain being unavailable during your September trip? I'm sad about it because I kind of wanted to go on it now that I'm going to be buying a GoPro, but at the same time, I'll see it on a future trip. It'll be fine. Talking Mickey, also at the party, is different in a different outfit. Marlo, you're so right there. He is different because he's wearing a special, some kind of outfit. I love the Christmas one. He's got a great Christmas outfit. So, where are we going again? We're going September 15th all together. It's going to be great. Will the new theater for Magic Kingdom replace the building on Main Street? That is a good question, Holly. I don't think so. But I don't know. That's a really good question, though. Colleen, you're going for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It's going to be great. You're going to have a great time. Can't wait to hear all about it from your party. Are you going in costume? By the way, if there's anyone who's planning on going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in costume, let me know what you're wearing. I want to hear from you. But, you know, my costume will be announced soon. It's going to be good. 46 days. Let me get the exact count for me. Michael, you showed us the golden rope for the first clue. Give us another clue. Alfredo wants another clue. Okay. Let me give you... I don't have anything here. Let me give you a descriptive clue. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? Pegasus is going to have a costume. His costume includes a hat. That's the clue for today. That's the clue for today. 47 days, 20 hours, 49 minutes, and 18 seconds until we are all there together. It's going to be great. Oh, by the way, if you didn't already know, I've extended my trip to another day. It used to go from 15th to the 18th. I'm now to the 19th. That's because I just felt like I didn't have enough time, and I was able to get more time off work, and it all worked out. So we'll be there another day. I'm going to be doing resort hopping again. It's going to be great. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Love Splash Mountain, favorite place to cool off. So do I, Jake. It'll be open again. Don't you worry. By the way, did you hear about this last-minute refurbishment of the Muppets? I love the Muppets, so maybe it's just maybe it's just some small things. Maybe, hopefully. But, we don't know about these. Disney can change their mind any minute. Yes, thank you. This is thanks to a friend of mine who sent me a big package of items. Love this mug. Love it. What's the longest you'd wait to see your favorite character? Walter. Good question. Walter Elias. Like your name there. I would say the Seven Dwarves, Jack and Sally. One of these party special meet and greets, I'd wait 2 hours. And that's pretty standard. You can wait even longer for these special meet and greets. That's probably the longest I'd wait at a party. Every other day, if I'm meeting Joy and Sadness, I might wait an hour and 15. That's about as long as I wait for them. But it really depends on which meet and greet. So if it's the character stop, just like off the top of my head, I'd wait maybe 45 minutes, maybe 30. But usually I have a fast pass for that. So it's kind of, going through it. I will be staying at Pop Century this time, and then I'll be switching over to Port Orleans Riverside on the last day that we're there together. So there'll be some resort switches. It's going to be great. Going to catch it in the vlog for you. Are you going as Mickey the Sorcerer for the Halloween party? Good guesses. I'm not going to confirm anything yet. Not going to confirm. Port Orleans Riverside is the second one for the September trip. It's going to be fun. We go in October. I'm sad Splash Mountain will be down while we're there, but we will. It'll be our first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I'm going as Mother. I'm guessing you mean the fairy godmother, and your daughter is Tangled. That's Gotha, right? Okay, so from Tangled. Okay, that's very cool. Princess Lisa, how cool. Sorcerer Mickey, good questions. Good thoughts. Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket, another good prediction. I know Muppets, it's got to stay, and I love Muppet Mobile Lab at Epcot, one of my favorites. That's another meet and greet right there. It's not really a meeting, but it's still character interaction. That's a great one. I can never find. I've already forgotten his name. Oh my gosh, what's his name in Tomorrowland? You know who I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, what is his name? That phone keeps falling. I'll remember his name. He's on kind of like a Segway thing. I can. That's his name. And I've never had a chance to meet him. I've been looking all over. Never had a chance to meet him. Jacob, I've never met Joy and Sadness. Are they in Epcot? Yes, they are, Jacob. So if you go across the way, this is great for Q&A. Ask those questions. They're across the way from the main. Oh my gosh. Look how forgetful I am today. Super forgetful day. If you go across the way from the character spot on the other side, basically where Interventions is, which will be changing in the future, that's where you can find Joy and Sadness and Baymax for a meet and greet. Good guess. Yes, a lot of good guesses. Mickey, Sorcerer, good guesses. Going in 12 days for my daughter's birthday, Kennedy. We will be meeting all the princesses. Adam, that sounds fantastic. Have a magical time. Marla, I line up at 4:30 or 4:45 for the Seven Dwarves. They start around 6:15, 6:20. Yes, that's about right. Marla, that's a good amount of time. Josh, sounds like you are getting it. I mean, I'm not going to use that word. Getting excited. Okay, it sounds like you're getting hooked on that Halloween party. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Where I can't even focus. We're staying in French Quarter on December. Can't wait. I heard it's amazing. You're going to love it. You are going to love it. I think you're going to have a great time. I love Port Orleans French Quarter, and Riverside's my second favorite for the moderates, so I can't wait to show it to you. Which holiday do you believe populates Disney the most? Christmas. I would say Christmas by far. That last 2 weeks in December and first week in January are intense. If you haven't been in that time, it is a completely different place. I mean, you're packed in there. You are packed in there. So it's interesting. Where can you find Donald Duck? Good question. There are a few places you can find him. I'm trying to think of the best place to find Donald Duck. Let me think here. Where is the best place to find Donald Duck? You can actually, I remember seeing him at Caribbean Beach when he was at the pool. He was dancing at the pool. That was an interesting one. So Goofy, actually during my last trip, I don't know if I showed that to you in the vlog, but he was dancing with Goofy at the pool at Caribbean Beach. That's a cool place to see him. No, there are no fast passes for Baymax or Joy and Sadness. Unfortunately, that's a line. You got to stand in that line. So yeah, long line. What is your plan the morning and early afternoon, your day of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? I'll be going to the Magic Kingdom and just spending some time there and seeing some of the rides. But then I'll be getting my costume on early and being there bright and early because I want to get those pictures with characters that aren't special characters. So what I'm able to do is I have a fast pass. I'm not going to say... Well, you know, I'm going to be meeting a character. I don't want to give anything away. It's a big surprise. So I want to make it a surprise. I'm going to be meeting a character that's not a special character. They're a standard character. So I'm going to meet a few of them in my costume, which is going to make for some amazing pictures. Hey, Sophia, how are you? We were there New Year's Eve a few years ago. Just wow on the crowds. I would imagine that. I would imagine that. We met Donald in Mexico this year. Okay, so Mexico's another great place. Thank you for the reminder. He's close by. He's right next to the Mexico Pavilion in his outfit. Really looking good. I've seen him by Great Movie Ride area. I've seen him there too, and have I seen Goofy there? I feel like I've seen Goofy there too. By the way, I know we're all sad about the Great Movie Ride, and have you heard about D23 offering a special final, goodbye to it? It's sad. It's sad to see it go. It's one of the more difficult ones to see go, no question. You are one of the best. I'm shocked you don't have more subscribers. Oh, that's so kind of you, Terry. And just, Terry, it's really never really been about subscribers. It's been more about just sharing this community and this family. Yes, if I grow and all these things, it's a great thing. But I'm not really a subscriber counter. I'm not just going like, okay, this and that. I'm interested in our community. If it grows and more people, great. If it stays the same and we have all these people, even great too. So I'm happy just being happy with everyone else. That's my thoughts on it. We got some Mickey Tusker House. Yes, it's a great one. Donald and Daisy at Hollywood Studios. Oh yes, that's true too. Donald in front of Hollywood Studios on the left-hand side. That's another one. See, look at these reminders. I need these reminders. It's amazing decoration at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It really is. I can't wait to see the change with the pumpkins everywhere. I love it. I love what they do during the day for Halloween at Magic Kingdom. They really go all out. I love it. I know I'm going to miss the Great Movie Ride too. I will. I really will. Part of me wish it wasn't going away. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I wish it wasn't going away. I just wish, kind of like an update, like the Alien Encounter and Indiana Jones. I'm going to miss so many of these things, I would love to hear, even though we're talking a little bit about characters, but it's a general live stream today. What was your favorite scene in Great Movie Ride? Let's talk about it real quick. What's your favorite scene in Great Movie Ride? Mine was, as a kid, it was not Alien. But as an adult, I really do like the Alien scene. Not that I don't like scary movies like that. I just like the scene. And then I love Indiana Jones. And I love Sorcerer Mickey. Those are some of my favorites. Good morning, Ilani. Good to see you. Dylan, are there any Disney characters called... no, not that I've heard of. Kata? No, not that I've heard of. Megan, I wish Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Not So Scary Halloween Party lasted until 2 a.m. I wish that was the case, too. I feel like 12 o'clock at night is not late enough, and I feel like we'd all sleep in so we could stay till 2 a.m. I'm right there with you, Megan. Right there. I'm missing comments. Walter Elias, this is why we need to part with past Disney attractions. We really do. We need to park with past Disney attractions, but think about how much money it would take to move the Great Movie Ride to a whole new area. That would just be a ton of money. I feel like they wouldn't do that. Donald is by Pete Silly Sideshow. See, look at all these ones. This is why I need your help here. I forget these all the time. Wizard of Oz, it's a great one. Hey, I met you on the 4th of July at Epcot. Cheer, it was great to meet you too. Singing in the Rain, the Wizard Scene, Wizards of Oz. I'm seeing a lot of Wizard of Oz. Mary Poppins, that's a great one. Mickey Ride, I feel like it will be a good one. Mickey Ride, I hope so. I really hope so. Let's see. I'd love to see your channel grow, but I love smaller Facebook groups. Once they go to a certain size, I see too much. Oh, okay, too much comments back and forth. I never seen that with Disney family groups. Yes, we have the Facebook group. It's not that big. It's good. I feel like it's a great size. Here on YouTube, we get to share it with a great community, and I feel like I always, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I try and respond to as many comments here on YouTube as possible. I am committed, and sometimes it's difficult, so if I miss your comment, please don't feel like I'm ignoring you. It's just like I try and respond to as many comments as possible, but having a community like this is really nice. It really is. Singing in the Rain, absolutely. Definitely the end montage. That's a great one. The end. Okay, favorite scene, The Wizard of Oz. Sad to hear about Marty Sklar. Yes, let's have a moment. Thank you very much. Lonnie, really appreciate that. Marty, let's talk about him for just a second. I'm all about positives, but I want to talk about the positives of Marty. Marty brought imagination to Walt Disney and Disneyland, Disney World, all over Disney. He's Imagineer, one of the heads, brought the magic to so many, brought smiles to so many. So we will miss you, Marty. I am thinking of you today. Thank you for all you did. I always like to think about the positives. We will remember you as a great man who did great things and brought a lot of smiles to many of us, including me. So thank you. That's about Marty. He's a great man. In case you don't know, Marty Sklar was one of the head Imagineers at Disney for a long, long time. Recently passed away. We lost him. He was almost the right-hand man of Walt Disney himself. So he was an inspiration to many. He was a real giant. So we'll miss you, Marty, but thank you for everything. So that's how I think of him. Great info on this stream. Glad I can help you, Amanda. We really appreciate what you do, Michael. All her might. I'm so glad I can bring it to you. The end montage, great movie ride. That's a great one. Yes, I love. And I kind of preferred the old end montage, but the new one's good too. Michael, I'm picking up Tables in Wonderland. What do you think everyone else? Oh, I missed that comment. Oh no. Michael, I'm pricing up down. Wait, Tables in Wonderland. What does everyone else think makes sense? Oh, Disney Dining Plan versus Tables in Wonderland. That's a good question. I haven't tried Tables in Wonderland, so we'll get some more feedback on that. What do you think, Tables in Wonderland or Disney Dining Plan? Let us know. I never got on Universe of Energy. Missed that. Oh, I'm sorry you missed that, Marla. I know it's gonna be tough. Such an amazing man. He really was. He really, really was. Do you have any tips for being a single rider and get through those lines if you don't have a fast pass? Fast pass. Bradley, yes. Go for the single rider line and go earlier in the day. Those are usually my best tips. If a ride doesn't have a single rider line, then just waiting in line, but going early is usually the way I recommend it. This group is a great place to share a love of a magical place. 9 days until you're home again. Kelly, I'm so excited for you. I know, Joey, we will miss him, but I like to think of it, he did a lot of good things in his life. So I like to think about the positives of someone's life. They made a positive impact. He was a good man, did a lot of good things. So that's how I like to think about it. Thank you for being so responsive on videos for all your videos here on Facebook, or on YouTube and Facebook. It's truly appreciated. My pleasure. I try to be as responsive as possible, but as you can imagine, there are a lot of other things. Like making videos every day takes up a lot of my time, so sometimes it's not as fast as I would like, so forgive me if I don't respond right away. Michael, my family loves Cinderella's Royal Table to meet the princesses. Oh, yes, that's another good one. Alfredo, I want to try that in the future. This time, though, I'm actually going to be trying the Flying Fish and Artist Point. So I cannot wait to show you those. Those I haven't been to in years. So because they're doing the 30% discount, so that's why I wanted to go and share it with you. We're going to be doing that. We'll be doing more in the future. You always answer my questions. Carmela, glad I can. Sad he's going to be missed, the reopening of Disneyland Railroad Train. He did miss it, yes, that's true. But there's a lot of things that wish that you could see, but at the same time, life is short and you want to have every moment that you can. So that's what's important to me. Thoughts on Shanghai Disneyland? I think it's great. I look forward to going in the future, one day, distant future. I love the Wizard of Oz theme. It's a great movie ride. Yes, I love the Wizard of Oz theme too. What do you think about a sit-down dinner at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? I don't recommend it just because that's like party time that you could be using somewhere else personally. But I know a lot of people do like that. So Heather, it's it really based on what you want to see. But personally, I wouldn't do that because I want to see as much as I can in the party that's very unique. So glad I had the opportunity to ride the great movie ride on your last trip. Lonnie, I'm glad you had the opportunity to. It is a great ride. It will be missed. Lauren and Mark, 3 days for us. You've helped us make the wait bearable. Lauren and Mark, I'm so glad to hear it. I hope you have a magical time. Hope you're staying for more than a few days here. So I hope it's going to be a great one for you. He did leave quite a legacy. He did. He left quite a legacy. We'll miss him. Do you think you'll get to sneak in a quickie Christmas trip this year? I don't know if it'll be a Christmas trip, but it might be close to that time period. That's a little hint for things to come. But I'm going to be announcing. So moving on to the next topic, actually, I'm going to be announcing the cruise with my family. Hopefully this week or next. It's just the problem is we're trying to coordinate flights, and that's just taking forever. We already have an idea of when we know where we're going, all these things, but we want to do the flights, and I don't like to announce these things until the flights because things could fall through last minute. But I'm going to announce it. Hopefully they won't fall through, but I'm going to announce it very soon. Probably even this week we'll do the announcement. of the cruise. So that'll be fun, but I look forward to sharing it all with you. It's going to be great. Got to buy that GoPro too. If you go to Flying Fish on your next trip, would love a review? Kelly, don't worry. That'll be coming. It is coming. I already have reservations for Flying Fish. General question. Have you ever done Disney's The Magic Behind the Steam Trains tour? No, I haven't. I haven't really done any tours, so I want to be doing that in the future, but let me know. What did you think? Have you done it? Has anyone done those tours? Which one was your favorite? Let us know. Oh, Holly, have you done the fireworks dessert parties? No, I haven't, but I hope to do them more in the future. I'm hoping to do at least one of them on this trip. We'll see if that comes through. I'll let you know. I'm not sure about that one yet, but I want to try more of the dessert parties. I've heard good things, but, you know, Star Wars and Happily Ever After are two that I've heard are really, really good. So those are the ones that I'd recommend, even though I haven't been to them yet. Does that mean Michael could have a triple countdown? Not confirmed triple, but it, you know, things are always coming in the future. I would love it if you ever had a live action show with Marvel's characters. If they would ever have a live action show with Marvel characters, that would be cool. That really would. Cruise in Time. Yes, it's going to be good. Where is the Artist Point located? Good question, Ashley. It's inside Wilderness Lodge. I've heard unbelievable reviews. It's got 30% discount with the annual pass or DVC membership. So I said, you know what? Let's do it. It's going to be great. Can't wait to share it. Can't wait to hear what you think about Artist Point. We are staying at Wilderness Lodge for the first time in 218 days. Can't wait to share it with you. It's going to be great. Lonnie, didn't do Ellen's Energy Adventure on my last trip, but I think it's that ride. It's so relaxing in the heat. It is so relaxing, and I really like the fact that you're kind of like the Big Bang scene where you're kind of like flying. It really does feel pretty real, but the rest of it really did need an upgrade. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to miss that one too, but great movie ride. I'm going to miss a lot more. What did you think of the Guardians of the Galaxy announced at D23? I'm excited about it, personally. I'm very excited about it. I'll miss Ellen's Energy Adventure, but at the same time, that one I'm very excited about. 74 days of Caribbean Beach. Wait, to Caribbean Beach. Planning cruise to Bermuda in 2018 of October. That sounds great, Joanne. Hey, Michael. Hey, Rachel. Good to see you. We did the dessert party for Wishes. Really enjoyed it. Gaming and toys. I want to really share that with you. I've heard good things about the dessert party. I really have, so I want to do it myself. I want to try it. We did the dessert party for... Okay, I already read that one. We're going to Disney Cruise in 2018 in the fall. Carmela, how exciting. I'm very excited for you. Where are you going? What route are you taking? How many days? Let me know. Caring for Giants in Animal Kingdom was a nice short tour. More photo op than anything, but it was fun with the annual pass discount. So affordable. Okay, that's good. I'll have to remember that one. Never got to do Ellen or the Great Movie Ride. No, Leanne, I'm so sorry. Hopefully the new ones will be great too. But don't worry, that's why we have YouTube. You can always look it up and see like high definition footage from those rides, and you can see it there. Oh, it's good. Cuban sandwiches at Caribbean Beach. We got to remember those. Wilderness Lodge is the best. Jennifer, yes, it's a great one. It is a great one. It's one that is underappreciated, I feel. I feel like people don't go to it enough. I had lunch there. I cannot wait to have lunch there at... Well, am I going to have lunch at Artist Point? No, it's going to be dinner. Dinner at Artist Point, so that's going to be fun. So glad I did the Great Movie Ride on both my September trip and my May trip. Yes, I'm so glad you had the opportunity to experience it. It's a great one. Anyway, let's move on really quickly to what the best time to meet these character meet and greets are if you don't have a Fast Pass. So if you go for Joy and Sadness, Baymax... the character spot in Epcot. Let's say you go for Tinkerbell in Magic Kingdom, or you go for just the Mickey and Minnie inside Animal Kingdom, or let's see, any of those. The best time, in my opinion, to see them is earlier. A lot of people don't go to those rides earlier, or don't go to those meet and greets earlier. They go to rides instead. So that's my advice to you. I usually see the characters bright and early in the morning, just because, you know, I'm not all like sweaty yet from Disney, TMI maybe, and it's so it's good, so it makes good pictures and all of that. But in my opinion, earlier the better. That's what I think. Let's see. So okay, hello, hey Zachary, can you make a video about the Disney ghost stories? It's very interesting, kind of scary. That might be a little scary for me too, Zachary. Maybe we'll see what the future holds. I want to do a Cooking with Michael this weekend. I feel like I'm overdue for a Cooking with Michael, so I'll be doing that real soon. If you have any suggestions, I'm going to write them down here. Let me know if you have any suggestions for Cooking with Michael. Where's my pen? Somewhere. I've got a good. Where's my pen? I don't know where my pen is. I have a few ideas for. Well, I'll read the comments later. I have a few ideas for Cooking with Michael this weekend. That'll be fun. You just did the Great Movie Ride in April. You're going to miss it. So will I, Kevin. So will I. I plan on visiting Wilderness Lodge in December. You're going to see those Christmas decor. You saw it after the vlog. You liked it, Marla. It's going to be great. I think you're going to love it. Hi from Tampa, Florida. We love meeting Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. They are fun. They're no doubt fun. Who is your favorite character to meet? Zachary. It would be Talking Mickey at the in Magic Kingdom. That's my personal favorite. Can you get fourth fast pass for characters? You sure can, Leanne. But you have to use all 3 of your fast passes in advance. It has to be in the same park. Actually, you can use 3 fast passes in one park and then get a 4th fast pass for a different park. And you can make it for a character meet and greet. Yes, Cooking with Michael. Love those. Wish I had known about the Ellen's Energy Adventure. Yes, I kind of do too. I wrote it, I don't know how many years ago, a couple of years ago. So it's been a few years for me. I'll miss it, but I'll miss Great Movie Ride more. Yay, Cooking with Michael. Have you ever caught Character Palooza? No, I haven't, but I'll have to see it in the future. Where's the best one located? Lauren and Mark. Let's have other people suggest that. If you have been to Character Palooza, let us know in the comments what you think is best. Will they keep the outside of the Great Movie Ride building? I believe so. Yes, I believe so, but I don't know for sure. I believe they'll keep the Chinese theater. We'll see. Night Blossom. You know, Alfredo, I looked up that recipe. It's like impossible to make without the certain like slushy things. So that one, I don't think I'll be able to make at home yet. We'll see if someone comes up with some kind of different recipe. I can't imagine how you can capture that goodness here at home. It's an amazing drink. So I'll try. We'll try for the future, but not this Cooking with Michael. But good suggestion. Our Disney fantasy trip is someday to do all 3 Disney parks in Asia. Do you have one? No, I haven't been to any of the Disney overseas parks yet, even Alani. So I want to be going to some of these parks in the future. But personally, I love Disney World. That's my home. But I want to be doing those overseas parks. Have you been? Let me know. I've heard that they require several days. Cooking with Michael and Pegasus. Yeah, Pegasus is still waiting for his costume, so he might wait this one out. But we'll see another Cooking with Michael very soon. Cooking with Michael, gray stuff. Oh, that's a good one. I have to do the gray stuff. I meant to do that. I was thinking about that. Okay, that's a good one. How much is the Night Blossom at Pandora? I think it's like $7, $8, and like $11 or $15 with that special mug. I think that's the price. Don't quote me on that. Between $5 and $8 just for the drink itself, and between like $11 and $15 for the mug. So that's that's how much it costs, in my opinion. Worth every penny. You'll need to change it. Cooking with Michael and Pegasus. Yeah, I don't think Pegasus wants to do much cooking. I think he'll probably wait it out because he'll just snack on everything. He'll just eat everything. Joey, Cooking with Michael. Frozen Coke. That's not a bad idea. First rule of Character Palooza is you don't talk about Character Palooza. It's pretty good, Josh. Pretty good. Hi, Michael. We love our videos. We love your videos, and we're big fans from Tampa, Florida. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm glad you enjoy them. Glad I can bring them to you. My dream is Disneyland Paris. It sounds amazing, but I really want to do Shanghai or Tokyo Disneyland as well. Those also sound amazing. Pineapple and cream cheese lumpias. That's not a bad idea. I gotta remember that one too. That's a very good idea. Anyway, so moving on to the next topic real fast. Memory Maker, when it comes to those character meet and greets, personally, I love it. There's that extra piece of magic that gets blended in there. When you have Memory Maker, I use it a lot, but if you don't have Memory Maker and you're seeing the characters, this is a quick tip. You can just hand your phone or camera to the PhotoPass photographer, and they'll take it. So you get pictures basically for free, and that's the end of that. And that's how I feel about it. So if you want to save money, you can save $160 or $200 depending on the Memory Maker by using your phone or camera. Let me know if you use Memory Maker, though. I personally feel Memory Maker is worth it, but not everyone does. Let me know what you think. When will you start the Create the Adventure with Michael for your next trip? I hope to do at least one, Joey, or Joe X. The problem is I have a lot of things that I want to catch up on from last Create the Adventure with Michael. There are things that I want to do that I said I would do that I haven't done yet, so I want to make sure I cover them all before I start more Create the Adventure with Michael. That being said, though, I'll probably do one video for Create the Adventure with Michael for this coming trip. It's going to be good. Tonga Toast, great idea. Do you think you could still spend an entire day at Hollywood Studios now? Morgan, maybe. They're closing a lot. So Hollywood Studios, Morgan's right. It kind of feels like a half-day park. It's almost there. It's almost there. So I feel like it's good like arrival day or departure day park, but a whole day might be tough to pull off. You could probably see everything in a whole day or close to it. So it can vary. It can vary. I'm going to the Caribbean beach in November. How much construction is there, and does it take away from the magic? Zachary, in my opinion, not at all. It hardly even interfered. You barely even notice it. So I think you're going to have a great time. Can't wait to hear about it. I heard you can now get a one-day Memory Maker. Is that confirmed? Lisa, I'm 99% sure that is the case. I have it with my annual pass, so I don't know. So if anyone knows for sure, let us know. I agree. Memory Maker, I think, is so worth it. Leanne agrees. I love Memory Maker, but it's pricey. But for our family, it is worth it. Okay, so glad to hear it. We always buy Memory Maker. Yes, Memory Maker is the best and a must-do. I love Memory Maker. Use it more and more every time we go. The best way to get everyone in the picture for us. I agree 100%. Marla, the photos that come with the annual pass are like Memory Maker. Yes, if you have an annual pass, or certain annual passes, you have to look into that one, but if you're, I'm thinking out of state annual pass, the Platinum or Platinum Plus, those are included. You get Memory Maker included, so downloads of all your pictures, which I love. I'm so glad it's included, by the way. That's to me a big part of it. I'll be doing actually a video about that soon. We'll talk about PhotoPass and Memory Maker in a coming video. I feel like Memory Maker is worth it, but this trio is upgrading to an annual pass so I can save the money on it. Yes, so I agree. Annual pass, if you go, there's a video I have about if annual pass is worth it. You can find it in my channel. I feel like Memory Maker is absolutely worth it, whether or not. I mean, I love it personally. What pass do you have? I don't have the top one, the Platinum. I don't have the Plus with the water park, so I have to buy admission to the water parks. But maybe in the future I'll upgrade. I just have the regular Platinum. I forgot. Is that the one without the water park? I think it is. I keep forgetting these things. Today's a forgetful day for me. I slept in and everything. It was a forgetful day for Michael. But I have the Platinum one, so it's like everything included except for the water parks. That's one I have. Anyway, if you have any other questions, I'm here to answer them. I'll let you go in just a minute here, but thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. It means a great deal that we spend time together. We can share the magic together. It's a great community that we have. I'm so happy to be a part of it. We would not buy it if it wasn't included in the annual pass. The quality is just too unpredictable. Okay, Disney family. I'm guessing you're talking about the night pictures too. When it kind of goes to dusk, I feel like the quality kind of can change a little bit because some photographers, I feel like are, it's tough. It's a tough spot to get. Love Memory Maker, would never not get it. Okay, Jennifer, we feel that way. Yes, I live in the UK and my annual pass has the Memory Maker included. Yes, okay, good, Tom. Michael's got 134 days to his 6-day vacation at the Grand Floridian. How fantastic. Your videos are lifesavers. My wife is dying to go. Michael, I'm so glad that you got a chance to go. I'm so glad you enjoy the videos too. Marla, I'm planning a resort hopping to see Boardwalk Beach Club now, and a day I visit Hollywood Studios, break at Beaches and Cream. Sounds like a great way to experience it. I want to go back to Beaches and Cream. I've got to do that. I got to make that on my list. Memory Maker is not included for the Florida resident silver, and I think is gold. Do you get it with gold annual pass in Florida? I'm not so sure, but us out-of-staters, it's Platinum or Platinum Plus, I'm pretty sure. Marla, oh, you got a Platinum Pass. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. Matthew, hey, Michael, glad you liked my replies on Twitter before. Yes, I'm so sorry I don't respond as much as I want to. I have to like prioritize. I gotta respond to as many as possible. So if I don't respond to you, please don't feel bad. I have to try to respond to as many as possible, but I like all the replies. Thank you for all of them. I appreciate it. Zachary, my favorite ride for today, let's just say, let's switch it up. Let's say Flights of Passage is my favorite ride. But I keep changing. Expedition Everest, Space Mountain, Flights of Passage, they're all amazing. Let's see. I'm missing comments. Teresa, I really think the Disney photographers are important for night pictures at Animal Kingdom. If you just have a phone, the quality is much... Oh, if you just have a phone. Yes, I agree, Teresa. So the nighttime pictures at like Pandora with those big cameras that the PhotoPass photographers have is much better at night rather than a phone, which have really, really tough time with night photography. Totally agree with you there. Off topic, and that's fine. Kelly, off topic, but do you know if they still offer the night photo op at the lanterns from Rapunzel? They sure do, Kelly. I got it for the 4th of July. They are still there. Be sure to check them out. I love them. Karen, 186 days for you. Making dining reservations soon. By the way, look for Be Our Guest like 180 days out. That's the time to look for Be Our Guest. It's, in my opinion, a great restaurant. You got to go. Michael is so popular. Chelsea, that's so nice of you. We have a great community. I'm just honored to be a part of it, to be honest. I'm glad I can share the magic that I feel in my heart, and I'm glad we can all share it together. Jen, okay, replying to Jen. Thank you, Grant. I appreciate that. Mickey, ice cream bars for your new cooking video. Those might be pretty tough to make. Maybe the gray stuff before that one. We want to buy an annual pass to go more since we live in Tampa, Florida, because we love Disney. I highly recommend it. It's a great investment, especially if you go a lot. Crystal, heard... yes, for Memory Maker, one day you have to be there, see one photo to do My Disney Experience app, and choose to buy one day Memory Maker. Okay, Yes, I think one day Memory Maker is there, but for most trips to Disney World, I'd imagine that you want at least the whole Memory Maker for your whole trip. That would be my imagine. That would be my guess. Love the Memory Maker because it includes those ride videos. Oh yes, those ride videos are great. Never used PhotoPass this time as I brought my DSLR. Okay, Matthew, you brought your big camera. I bring it too, but I try and prioritize my vlog over the pictures. I'll explain this in another video too. Holly, my son just had his senior pictures taken with his photographer was a former PhotoPass photographer. Let's just say we talk Disney a lot. How cool is that? That's awesome. Sonia, Chef Mickey's or Tusker House to meet Mickey and Donald. Which do you prefer? In my opinion, Chef Mickey's, just because I have an emotional connection to it. But I feel like, oh yes, there's Ashley Tusker House. Probably has better food, but that varies sometimes. But I love Chef Mickey's just because of the emotional connection. Personal opinion. Anyway, that's all we got for today. If there's any other questions you have, I'll try and get the last minute things. But thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. It means a great deal to be able to share it with you. I hope you have an absolutely magical weekend. I really do. I cannot wait to share the costume with you and the cruise information with you. It's going to be great to share all of it together. Any recommendations for must-do things for first-timers? Michael, you can find more of that in my channel, but I would go to Pandora, especially because it's new. There's all sorts of first-timer things. That's a good question, though. Tusker House has better food. Okay, my birthday is next week. Happy early birthday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Hope you're doing something magical. For the weekend. I cannot wait to go back to Disney. We're getting close now. We're getting much closer. Those waves of Disney are crashing upon me. Can't wait to share it all with you. Thanks for doing this. Great way to start my day, Joanne. I'm so glad to hear that I'm not the only one who started it later. I slept in a little bit, so glad to hear starting the day off. Well, maybe you're probably on a different part of the country. It might be further away. Okay. Well, different time zones. I got to remember that. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Wonderful day. Thank you again. It means a great deal that you're here with me. Take care, everybody. I really appreciate it. Enjoy. Oh, I'm so glad I could chat with you too. Thank you so much for being here. It means a great deal. Till next time, have a magical day.